Well, nothing like waiting to the last minute, but we take off in the morning. I'm doing a crash course trying to get everything organized. We prepped all summer. This is honestly my dream hunt, or top of my bucket list hunt. We're going after Alaska bull moose. Going with two great buddies, one of which has a lot of experience, thankfully. DIY hunt. I'm gonna self-film it. So this is the last time you're gonna see me behind a real camera, but looks like we're ready to rip. Got the Victory SS's tipped with that new 1.5 hybrid from SEVR. Can't wait to see how this thing performs, and stay tuned. You know, when we were flying in, the vastness of Alaska really became real to me. You hear, you know, coined as the last frontier. I mean, there's good reason. It's as wild as it gets. And it was neat because as we were flying through the pass, I mean, there was a lot of times when the mountains were higher than us, they were snow-capped, we were seeing sheep. And then when we started to descend down to our lake, everything started to become real. We got our shelter. You see we got our tent back there, some drying racks. Here's another shelter, but we didn't do it, didn't need it. We have our campfires. Another view. So this is what we erected when we got here. Nothing special, but it keeps the rain off you. You'll see that's where we go into our tent. This is the makeshift shower I put together. I heat water up and then you turn that spigot and it kind of trickles on you. So that's our camp. You know, right out of the gate, Dale told us that the tail end of the season was probably going to be the best hunting. So realistically, when we flew in, it was gorgeous weather, the sun was out. But honestly, from there forward, it was dreary, it was cold. A lot of days it would rain on us multiple times. Our regimen daily was all three of us would go in a different direction, and you would hunt that area. You would spike out overnight by yourself. You would hunt again in the morning, and then we'd regroup midday at our base camp. You know, kind of trade notes, who's seeing what, and then do repeat, you know, the following day. You know, finally on the evening sit of day 6, I had my first real moose encounter, and this bull walked in. I knew almost instantly he wasn't legal, so I pulled my phone out, recorded the entire thing, but just really took it in. It was good to get some of those moose jitters out. It is almost like something felt different in the air. Even that morning when we got up to go hunting, I went right back to where I had the encounter with the younger bull the night before. No more than got to the spruce tree that I wanted to climb up in and gain some elevation so I could see. I swore I heard a grunt. I don't have anything ready. My bow's not ready, my pack's on, everything's in my pack, and I hear it again. You know, he stepped into this lane at, you know, give or take 100 yards, and he's coming right at me, and I'm ranging the entire time. My heart at this point's racing, my adrenaline's through the roof. You know, once I realized it was gonna be a top pin deal, I just let him keep coming. And honestly, I just went into kill mode. that just happened. 20-yard chip shot. That new SEVR 1.5 hybrid absolutely chewed him up. He didn't make it 40 yards from the shot, but I'm gonna walk back, get the raft, and float it up probably a half mile, I'm guessing, maybe a touch further than that, but I'm gonna float it up the edge of the lake, and then I'm gonna start breaking him down. It's about 3 o'clock my time, so I'm hoping to get as much of it as possible in the raft tonight and get him cooling. But top of my bucket list, this hunt was unbelievable. We've been roughing it. This is a DIY with a couple buddies. One buddy's got an incredible amount of experience, which thank God, because this is roughing it, but so worth it. I can't even explain it. And to have my #1 bucket list animal on the ground with a bow means the world to me. It's getting dark. Got half that bowl busted down. Now I'm floating across the lake back to camp. I'll be sold till 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. Just gives you an idea what it looks like. But yeah, fucking hardcore, baby. Last night at moose camp, at least so long as we get out of here tomorrow with the weather. But we're gonna have ourselves some char, some lake trout, some moose steaks, got some beans. I'm gonna fry up some taters and onions. Got a nice little stack of wood. We're gonna burn the big root ball tonight. And today, I got him broke down and ready for the trip home. All right, it's the last time I'm gonna handle this damn moose, and it's no longer rainy and cold Alaska weather. We're back in Iowa. Just picked him up at the taxidermist. We're gonna get him on the wall, and it's gonna be a wrap on this moose story. We're dealing with a good problem. This is years of killing big shit. As you guys heard me say, I mean, this is top of my bucket list. It's always been a goal to have a big Alaskan bull moose on the fireplace. So we're gonna take down my old crown jewel bull elk, first one with a bow, and get him shuffled out of the way and get the moose up. Well, we got him up. Got some more work ahead of us. I gotta get both the big mule deer hung up and my other bull elk hung back up. But thanks for following along. Like I said, hunt of a lifetime for me, top of my bucket list. Mission accomplished. I'm gonna do a little soul search and see what's next. But give us a like, give this a share, subscribe to the channel. We're gonna be doing more of these kind of videos, keeping it real and showing you guys a little sneak peek into the lifestyle of a UC Hunting Properties agent and what we live to do.